based on real events.
Are you ready for a meeting?
What meeting?
I sent you a calendar invite. You asked me to send you a calendar invite, so I sent you one, and then... Yeah, he never knows about our meetings, which is really frustrating because whenever we agree to meet at like Monday at 2 p.m., he always says, oh, send me a Google Calendar invite so I don't forget, and then he never accepts my invites and it never shows up on his calendar, and then he still forgets. So, did you get my emails?
Yeah, you know, I'm sure I got emails, but rather than go over all of that, can you just summarize where did we leave off?
No, he never reads the emails, which is like also a little infuriating because I send these like grandiose emails with all these details. I feel really frustrated having to summarize an email that I already sent. Infuriating. It is infuriating. It's the one about, you know, the HTTPS project.
Yeah, I remember. And you were gonna plot infections by how frequently TLS was deployed or something like that, right?
What? Not infections. It was...
It's interesting. When I was thinking about this, I think I did probably read your email.
Mm-hmm.
When I was thinking about this, it reminded me of a story that I read in the New York Times. Procter & Gamble, when they first got into the potato chip, prefabricated potato chip, they spent over $300 million the codes that would allow them to do the fluid dynamics.
Yeah, so the tangents are a prevalent part of our meetings because they always happen, and sometimes they're really helpful, and it ends up being, oh, you know, like, here's this story that I read in the New York Times, and then we think of another analysis to do. But then there are also other times where, you know, it's like an 8 or 10 or 20-minute story, and nothing has come out of it, and now my 30-minute meeting has been eaten up by 20 minutes of a tangent.
To a cylinder, and the math for that doesn't exist. All of the potato chips in a Pringles can in a fraction of a second. All right, great meeting. I'm really glad that you came in.
You know, I never really thought I'd end up in a PhD program, let alone in computer science. But that's the path that life has taken me, and so far it's been pretty good. I worry that I'm not getting enough sleep sometimes, you know. I think the recommended for adults is like 7 to 8 hours, and sometimes I get, you know, like 4 or 5, but it's the grad student life. It's the glorious grad student life. Do I have any regrets? Man, I don't know. This is a very pointed question.
Too real.
Yeah, I know, too real. Well, you know, it would be nice that if my GCal invites were accepted, for example, or if we were on the same page week to week, or, you know, just having some semblance of a coherent research meeting would be kind of nice. This is a very pointed question. Do I feel valued? I mean, I feel like a grad student, let's say that. It's up and down. Feeling like a grad student has its high moments and its low moments.